Very well. So the Madison reality is going to be exposed in this episode. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. We're going to discuss about James Madison in depth. In depth. We've been doing the in-depth thing for a very long time now. So let's just wait for something really special because we have a big update about James Madison. We have an update about Hossein Aouar, that Aouar and his agent or his brother, whatever it is, they won't like it at all. But you guys might definitely were asking what happened to Hossein Aouar IG. Suddenly, there is no update about him. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with them? What is wrong with Arsenal? Well, we're going to discuss what is exactly wrong with things. So, first of all, congratulations on his first pro contract for Ovi Ejeri. So Ovi Ejeri signed his first professional contract. The 18-year-old goalkeeper joined our academy aged 8 years of age. A towering keeper, Ovi developed through the Arsenal Academy age groups and made it into the matchday squad 3 times last season for Arsenal under 23s. He says, "It's a very very special day for me. My mom and my dad, they've helped me from my whole career, taking me to training even when it was very very hard for them. So it's a good moment for me and them. I'm really excited to keep this journey going." So that's that. We have to address the biggest part, that is the elephant in the room, and that is Jamie Madison. Now, Chris Wheatley came up with the update. He says that Arsenal have offered Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Joe Willock, and Reece Nelson in talks for James Madison. Eddie Nketiah has also been mentioned, but Leicester's preference, as things stand, would only be a cash deal. While Sky Sports says that there remains doubt as to whether Arsenal can raise the £70 million fee that Leicester City would be demanding for James Madison, with the club having already spent £50 million on signing Ben White. According to their report, they believe it's not going to happen. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see about the update because, however, the North London club are exploring alternative ways of structuring a deal with the cash plus players over the possibility, if there are available Arsenal players, that would make Leicester interested. I mean, Leicester should be interested in these kind of players. Only then the things will materialize. But for now, let's see. So Nima Tavali Rutsari says that Inter are now the favorite to sign Onana after deal with Lyon have collapsed. Let's see where that will take us. Moving on, so Bukayo Saka is back in training, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Bukayo is back, and we are going to share with you some training images so that you guys will love it as usual. There we go. Here's the Star Boy. Star Boy is here with us, back in training. So even Mikel Arteta wants to make things subtle about him. Yes, that's the beauty. That is the beauty. Well, here we go. The Star Boy actually is back in training, and so is Granit Xhaka, Aubameyang, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and Cedric Soares as Ben White, and Aubameyang in the background. There is Albert Sambi Lokonga, and here we go. Look at that. Team Guinea ready. Arthur Okonkwo, Nicolas Pepe, Cedric, Granit Xhaka, Ben White, Hector Bellerin, and Alex Lacazette in the training. Before getting into something special, here we go. It looks like, according to Football.London, Arsenal did offer 4 players to Leicester City. They want only money, 60. Some people are saying 70 million. Sky Sports says 70 million. Football.London said 60 million. But it's pretty much clear there's a bigger problem, that Leicester only want money. That's the clarity that we have got. So let us believe that. Okay, Arsenal are very much interested in James Madison for now, but how does the deal materialize as of now? Because you know what, right? So here's the bigger update about Hossein Aouar. According to Jordan Davies, he says that Hossein Aouar is still holding out for a move to Arsenal. However, Sunsport understands that Aouar's representatives have been stunned, shell-shocked by Arsenal's recent progress in their attempt to sign Leicester star James Madison. Jealous are we? See, Hossein Aouar knows that his price tag right now I mean, anyone can afford it. I mean, anyone in the League On can afford Hassam Awar at the moment. But why isn't Arsenal coming for him? Because if they were serious, even if they were serious for him to bid 25 million or 27 odd million or 30 odd million euros last time around, and they're not even bidding 20. Probably Hassam Awar is not on the radar at all for Arsenal. Well, he could have been a different player, but you got to understand, and you do understand that the fact that Hassam Awar is going to take time, man. He's going to take time to adjust. That has to be considered. If not, I don't know what can be considered for now. But for me, I think of course that has to be considered. If not, I don't know. I don't know. Moving on, the Standard report that Bukayo Saka has returned to Arsenal for pre-season testing and training. The teenager has undergone some pre-season testing and will look to take part in training this week. And as we saw the images, he did. Checkmate. Moving on, so ESPN Uruguay say that Lucas Torreira is waiting to know where he will play next season. He could leave Arsenal on loan again, but nothing is defined yet. No one is actually coming up with a concrete offer like Torino. The Serie A clubs were really wanting him. Nobody's coming for him, so let's see what things will come into perspective. Well, Day Telegraph say via Sport Witness that Arsenal were serious about signing Andre Onana earlier in the process, and the hint would be that Arsenal would be the big club looking to snatch the deal from Lyon's clutches. Well, Arsenal were serious, and that's the update from Sport Witness team. They say the Ajax goalkeeper has less than a year left on his current deal and has been expected to leave Amsterdam club this summer. There had earlier been claims of interest from multiple big clubs around Europe, although when it came to an actual transfer, it doesn't appear Onana had a widespread interest as he was expecting. Well, the new French newspaper believes that the stopper is now tempted to wait to sign a pre-contract agreement in January, so he can later move on a free transfer and get a big signing bonus. The Telegraph disagree and feel a move this summer is still on the agenda. Who's going to pay the money? Who's going to pay the money? Let's see. What happens to Onana? Still is a mystery. Moving on, according to the clarification by Charles Watts, he says that more stories linking Cedric with Fenerbahce today. The loan interest is genuine according to Charles Watts, but Arsenal have not received any offers. Cedric is happy at Arsenal and wants to stay. He's fully focused on competing for the right back spot. You know, I've seen a lot of comments from a lot of Arsenal fans who don't want Cedric to leave Arsenal because they believe he's much better than Hector Bellerin. Okay, I believe ya. Well, Football Daily confirmed that Arsenal remain very much interested in doing a deal for Leicester City midfielder James Maddison. Maddison would be open to the idea to join Arsenal, but a potential deal will only be struck if the fee reaches £70 million. We'll wait. Sebastian Pedersen says, sources close to James Maddison tell Give Me Sport that the feeling inside the club is he would not say no to a move. Maddison has friends in London and believes Arsenal would be best suited to fulfilling his ambitions of playing for England on a regular basis. And even Aidan J. Wood confirmed that Arsenal want James Maddison and talks are ongoing with Leicester. It's a very complicated deal to complete, but the player is open to a move down to Arsenal and Leicester to settle on a fee that could also see players being offered. Arsenal are pushing hard for James Maddison. Well, talking about that update, let's talk about something special of James Maddison, a stat maybe. So before picking up his hip injury late last season, James Maddison hit a real run of form. October 22nd to Feb 21st, he played 27 matches, 2001 minutes, 9 goals, 9 assists. His goals, 0.81 goals plus assists per 90 was a career best. Would have ranked 4th in the Prem over the course of last year. So Maddison's 15 goal creating actions in that stretch gave him 0.68 GCA per 90. Another would be career best. 4 players who played at least 90 minutes. Best that last year was KDB, Grealish, Bruno and Harry Kane. After his return, 0 goals and assists in 517 minutes. So he actually registered 0.26 XA per 90 in that stretch. A top 10 Premier League number. Based on his passing, he should have had at least 1 assist per game. Bottom line, if James Maddison is Arsenal's player, his return to fitness and form post-injury will be crucial. He was on a very different level at that point of time. That is a beautiful, beautiful update from Adam Ray Woj. Find him on Twitter. He's a wonderful, wonderful guy who comes up with the wonderful stats. Supposedly an Arsenal fan. Well, with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you see daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. Cheers.